Happy Saturday, nerds! I got a good show for you today. It's gonna be a good time, good fun time. Rashawn, Marvin, how you gentlemen doing today?
How about y'all? You guys play anything good this week? Oh yeah, I've enjoyed about it. So I find man, and I'm absolutely with you. The old Spider-Man 2 game, you just get to go ahead and fight. I finally finished Days Gone 90 hours later. I've been working on platinuming it. I got like 2 trophies left, so that'll probably be done by August, hopefully.
Oh my!
What are the trophies?
I think I've got it down to just 2 tedious ones. You gotta like hold drift and boost at the same time. I've done it at least 45 times and the trophy won't pop. So either it's a glitch or drifting hard enough. I've had Tokyo drift on in the background for motivation, so I should have gotten this.
Well, I know other people have gotten the platinum, so it is working.
Well, like apparently the game's really easy to platinum. You just have plus hours, but at this point I'm drifted out, man. I can't drift anymore. I also racing Refueled on the Switch.
Oh, dude, how's that?
Maybe I got too adjusted to Mario Kart, but it takes a lot to come in first in that game, and because it's humbling the hell out of me. Because I'm used to just winning really easy in Mario Kart, and now it's just like, dude, I am getting whooped. Like I'm playing the robot on medium, and I can't even break third or fourth.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I've heard
my friend Pedro on the Switch.
Yeah, what do you think,
dude? Now that game is great. I think I might save this for like a party game because like I like to bring games around my friends who don't have any idea how to play them if they're easy like to grasp. So fun, but like the replayability is just even like more fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I definitely might do that. Did you hear it? 250,000 copies first week.
Wow.
It's a really good game. I lost a video for Sean. I don't have a video for him. Yeah, my friend Pedro might be my game of the year so far. Probably is.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see doing some award for sure. I'm still at we got Cyberpunk coming.
That's next year.
If it doesn't get delayed. Really?
Yeah, that's not until April. Yeah,
oh, I thought something was coming out in November. Okay, well, never mind.
Well, Jedi Fallen Order is coming out in November. Pokemon, Zelda, Luigi's Mansion, Astral Chain. There's a lot coming out.
It's too much.
If you're a Switch,
yeah, the Switch is finally like, making up for those couple of months where it was like all we had was Mario Party to look forward to, I guess.
Yeah. Now, Rashawn, did you say you started playing Spider-Man on the PlayStation?
Yes, and it is everything you said it was and more.
That game is incredible. It's amazing. It's spectacular.
It's sensational.
It's definitely not your average neighborhood like Spider experience.
No,
it's
not at all.
The international thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the 5-star Michelin experience.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I've been playing World of Warships. I started Final Fantasy XII on the Switch. I've only put a couple hours into it. I had a busy week. I started playing Cuphead. That game's brutal. I don't know why I bought it. Because I knew it would be like that. It is beautiful, but it is stupid hard. And,
man. It's the Dark Souls of cute games.
Dark Souls of cute games. You know, and I can't play it in handheld mode because I will whip that thing, I'm sure.
Oh, don't do it.
Oh, you got it on Switch?
Yeah.
You should got an Xbox. At least then, after like you get whooped, you get a trophy, or I mean, you get an achievement. Like,
Well, you get the achievements on
Switch.
on the Switch version too. And whenever the Xbox Live goes on the Switch, I'm hoping all those will feed
Oh
over.
yeah. Okay.
So there are the
Yeah,
achievements on there.
nice.
I got one for dying a lot. And it was that was on the first stage. And I played a little
That's
bit
hilarious.
of Super Mario Maker 2. I haven't gone through making any levels yet, but we'll talk about that later. First off, I want to talk about Mouse Guard.
Oh yeah.
Marvin, are you familiar with Mouse Guard?
I'm a little researching it like last couple days because I saw the Gary Whitta script and I trust Gary Whitta on like other podcasts and whatnot. And I read like a good portion of the script and I was like, holy crap, this would have been a great 2-hour movie.
Yeah.
So like I know you read them all. Like
Not all of them. I've read most of them. I think I have them all. I just haven't gotten around to reading some of them. That's my. I'm off next Friday. That's my Friday activity.
that's good.
And Rashawn, you saw the trailer, right?
I did. I did, and I can't. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe in this day and age where we can spend so much money on a movie, we can't get this movie off the ground.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, the reason it got canned is when Disney acquired Fox. They cut loose some projects, and why that one I is beyond me because that screams Disney to me. You know.
Yeah.
It might be that it wasn't a Pixar movie, so they want all their digital animation to go through Pixar. I don't know.
Dude, I saw like a little thumbnail from it, and it looked like a kick-ass burrow.
Yeah.
And
So
I kind of just off that idea.
So what Mouse Guard is about is there's these cities and villages of mice that live underground. They live in trees, things like that, and they have these things called the Mouse Guard to protect travelers in between villages. Protect the settlements from snakes and reptiles and weasels and things like that. Picture them kind of like Aragorn and the other Rangers from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
But they're mice. And it's a phenomenal world that David Peterson created. His art style is beautiful, the writing's beautiful, and they were adapting it to movie. And Gary Whitta wrote the script. Now, you said you've read some of the script, Marvin?
Yeah, so apparently the script and like movie went through like 4 or 5 different iterations. Gary was one of the first. It was him and Matt Reeves from like Cloverfield fame. We're gonna do it. I read like maybe like 20, 30 pages of it. Dude, it was gonna be good. Like at least script wise, it was gonna be good. But then it got taken down, so maybe
I didn't get a
they
chance
gotta work
to
on
read
it.
it, so I wish I had. Now, Rashawn, you were saying like, how can we not get this made? Do you think
It's
Disney
not a
will pick
sequel.
yeah. Do you think Disney will pick the project back up? Do you think that's
Nope.
something that no? You don't think so?
I don't. Not with not the way that Pixar's going. Pixar's already talking about from now on not doing any more sequels. If you're gonna do a movie like this, you gotta have sequels.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You can't not have sequels with the Mouse Guard.
Yeah. Now, what was interesting about it was it was from what I saw when I watched the highlight reel. It was built in the Unreal Engine 4. So
Whoa.
that could have been a video game too.
Yeah, I was gonna say movies are now using video game engines. We're coming full circle, boys.
Yeah. When I saw it, initially, I think it was Tuesday morning it was up, and that it had been canceled. I was like, wow, this looks awesome. It's a shame that it got canceled. And the more I think about it, the more saddened I am that it's not going to be made, because that's really the only comic universe I care about now. Like, actually reading. And to have seen it brought to life like that would have been incredible.
Dude, I actually got to meet him when I was at WonderCon, and for how long it was, but it was in San Francisco still, not even LA yet.
Okay.
and that's where I first got into it. And he actually gave us little business cards, and he drew Selenowi for me.
Is that
And
how
I
you
just
say your name?
that's how I've always said it.
Because I never knew how to pronounce it. I was like, yeah, Selen. Yeah, that's pretty cool that he did that though.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it got me into it, and it was something I've never seen before. Like, oh, I just thought it was just a regular business card. Looking at it, it was so detailed. What is that? Is that really a mouse?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and he's over sitting there drawing more of them on the business card.
Yep.
Okay, I want to know more about this now. Let me get a book real quick.
Yeah. Now it was probably 3 or 4 years ago. I was at the local comic book shop with it was my ex and I. We were just going for a stroll, and it was one of the few shops that was open on a Sunday afternoon. And I was walking past a shelf, and out of the corner of my eye, it caught my attention. What first drew me to it was that it's a square book. It's an 8x8. It's not your normal graphic novel size. So I stopped and I looked at it and I saw the cover and I was like, wow, mouse guard, this looks cool. And it was actually one of the Tales of the Mouse Guard, I think.
Okay.
You start with the spin-offs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. I was just like, yep, I'm buying this.
Yeah.
And walked up to the counter and handed it to him. And he probably was like, oh, this guy knows what he's buying. And I had no idea. I was like, it just seems cool. And, man, I was not let down. But I am let down that the movie's not going to be made.
Dude, hey, it happens. I've been waiting on a Why the Last Man movie or show for about 12 years, and they keep putting it in a development hell. It's like, oh, we're gonna make this. We got these people attached. Doesn't happen. It just keeps coming. Why the Last Man? It's a comic book by Brian K. Vaughan. If you have a library or a digital library with comics, I recommend you read that. So good.
Okay.
It's very mature though, so if there's any kids watching this,
So
wait till you're
So on this week's episode of Let's Reopen Old Wounds,
oh my god,
Why the Last Man?
I cry every night about it. Don't.
That's horrible. It was such a great book, and to hear all the time that they're going to be bringing it to a show. The last I heard it was Elijah Wood was going to be playing him, and I was like, oh, that's great.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
Hell, even when they said they were going to do the Transformers kid.
Shia.
Yeah, when they said Shia LaBeouf was going to be him, I was like, all right, I'm not too sold on that. Just as long as it gets made.
Yep.
As long as it's a series, I'm okay with it. Didn't come for position. At one point, I wrote a screenplay for what it could have been, and I can't even write. I can't even write a paragraph, page paper to save my life. I wrote a 40-page treatment for this movie.
It's just a bunch of Y's, and then at the very end, it's WHY question mark.
Yeah.
I'll have to check this out.
It's actually really, really good. It's definitely geared towards adult, not like Mouse Guard.
Right on. Well, Mouse Guard's pretty dark too, though. I mean, it's not the what was that that Nickelodeon cartoon when I was a kid? Not David the Gnome. There was another one.
Oh, you're going that far back. Let me see. Man, I love David the Gnome. Are you serious?
It is not on par with that. It is adult themed. I mean, there's murder,
Yes.
there's intrigue. Not quite to the point of Game of Thrones, but
Right.
It's definitely an adult story.
It's between Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And what was that other? There was another one. The Legend. What was it? Legend of the Guardians. With the owls.
Oh, the Legend of... I think wasn't it just Legend of the Owls or something? No, yeah, it was Legend of the Guardians.
Something
it was
like that.
Something owls.
Yeah.
Something, yeah. I own one of the movies or some they did. It wasn't too good, but I know the books were supposed to be great.
I mean, it's epic though. Man, I really, really would love to see Black Axe made into. I don't even care if it's just an animated 2D animation at this point.
Yeah, I'd like, and if they're not gonna make a movie, I would love to see them make a video game.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm about to check the books out now. It's the fall of 1152 and then the winter, right?
Fall, winter,
It's like
spring.
the collect.
Yep.
Alright, I could get fall and winter. I gotta find spring, like in the wild. Okay,
Your
I'm gonna
best
read my
bet
starter boys.
Yeah, I was about to say your best bet would be digital because I mean there are some good reprints out there, but they're pretty expensive.
Yeah,
Marvin, when you
I don't like buying book prices. It's
last night when you were messaging me before you said you were gonna get them digitally, I was about to say give me your address because I was about to mail them to you so you could read them.
oh my god! See, that's what I was gonna do with you with Logan. Like when you said you heard it was a good movie, I was like, wait, hold on, what? I'm driving out there like this week. We're just gonna have like a movie day where we
I
go
got a
through
spare
all
12
things
hours.
Watch Logan and then watch Logan Noir.
Oh yeah,
Noir,
see,
okay.
yeah, I still have to do the noir Logan, but from what I've heard, it's gonna make me cry more than the regular version because I love black and white movies.
Well, the movie was made to be. That's the whole thing. The movie was made with making it black and white in mind, and you could totally tell after the fact.
Yes, okay. It's just like the Mad Max black and chrome.
Yeah.
Now,
Say again.
It's like the Mad Max, the black and chrome edition. Like when they did black and white, it's like, oh yeah, the colored, but originally they wanted to do black and white, and then when you see it in black and white, it's like, yeah, I might not have to go back and watch that regular version anymore.
Exactly.
Okay.
all right, well, let's move on to our next topic. Super Mario Maker 2 just came out yesterday for the Nintendo Switch. I played a couple levels. It's fun. If you like 2D Mario, I haven't had a chance to make any levels yet. I want to know what you guys think about it, what you've seen, what you've read, what you've heard.
Yeah. So I'm installing it right now. Actually, I hear they're gonna patch in the actual online multiplayer with your friends. I heard that it's just you can do local with your friends. They kind of like pissed me. I was like, all right, another stupid Nintendo decision, but the fact that they're passing, I can't wait. Like I'm literally like sitting here like jumping in my seat, adjusting my camera, but I'm excited. All the different Mario like layouts you can use, like the different like color or not color schemes, like pixel things. Like you can use like the old Mario. You can use like
Mario
3D
2,
World Mario. Like
3, yep. They just added 3D World.
dude, I am so excited for this. Like everything that like any Mario game should come with.
Yeah.
Mario Party. I'm looking at you. Like game looks like even without the online, it's gonna be worth the $60, and that's a hard sell for me because I don't like paying full price for anything these days.
Yeah.
Especially if it's gonna be cheaper in like a couple months.
Even if you're not into making your own levels or playing levels someone else made, Nintendo added 100 levels on their own. That's a full Mario 2D game as it is. So.
Exactly. And then there's like that. Doesn't your castle build as you like go through those levels or something like that?
Yep.
Like that's reason enough for me to like get into the game. Like
you
stupid little objective quest.
Use your coins to build the castle. Now, Sean, have you looked at this at all?
I've watched. So I've only watched videos. I pre-ordered it, but still have not made it to GameStop. I got a couple of things to pick. So I'm super excited because my kids absolutely love Mario, and I'm waiting to get my hands on something new because I feel like I just bought this brand new Mario for the Switch, and it's pretty much Super Mario Brothers for the Wii U.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting to get my hands on something brand new, like a new type of Mario.
You got Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe.
Yeah,
I have that, but I never had the Wii U, so.
Oh, okay.
We had it on Wii U, and we played it all the time, and now it's the exact. I'm not going to say I can't get enough of it. I got enough of it. I want something.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on this game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on it some more tonight and tomorrow. You know, what I really like about it is the way it's bringing together gamers. Not just like, hey, I made this level, go check it out. Finding someone streaming it on Twitch and playing an obnoxiously tough level that someone else crafted, and getting right to the very end and getting stomped by a turtle. Um,
That's honestly the best thing you could ever watch. That sounds like a amazing performance.
I watched a video earlier of Andy Cortez playing one, and it looked stupid hard. And he got the key, and was literally this far from the door, as the little Mario and a Goomba touched him. I think it was, and killed him. He had to. He was.
You got good.
He was having to it was one of them ones. I think it was moving, but he had to jump down onto different blocks and land perfectly, and then jump onto something that carried him across, and then jump up. And he had to get all the red coins to get the key. I mean, it was obnoxiously difficult, and someone made it. And there's people out there that will make these games just to make people mad. But it's kind of good natured. It's not like slashing the tires, because the people that are playing
it's
this
just peeing on
well.
people in common.
Yeah.
It's just I peed on you and called it rain.
It's just shared misery.
If you give people a level creator, the first thing they're gonna do is make either a penis or a really unbeatable level.
Yeah.
I'm glad we started with the unbeatable level.
For once.
Yeah, we can work on the actual art later.
Now, there are some issues, from what I understand, with the level curation from the fan-made games. You can't. I don't think you can search by a certain creator.
Really?
Do you have to use their friend code?
I think it's a different code. It's not the friend code. It's another code. That's just as long as the friend code.
Why are you like this, Nintendo?
Well, that's why they got to get Xbox Live on there. They got to pair up with Microsoft and be like,
yeah.
I broke this. Can you fix it?
I mean, at least do it like how the Dreams is. There's a whole website where you can just go on for Dreams. Various creators like their projects, or even watch some of their projects, and then you go back to the game. It'll show up in the list liked by me, started by me, and all this other stuff. Nintendo, this isn't your first time at the rodeo. What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in a 25-digit code just to find level. Hopefully it's good.
Now, since I don't have to draw like I did in Dreams, I'm really looking forward to doing some creating in Mario Maker. I learned from an hour and a half of Dreams that I suck at art, and art is hard.
I told you should just play other people's games, man.
I couldn't even make a mop, so.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Can't you use a stylus in Mario Maker? I heard that's a good little add-on.
That's what I was gonna say. The official Nintendo stylus is not available, at least at this time, in North America. So you have to order it from somewhere else. But from what I heard on the IGN Nintendo Voice Chat podcast, you can use any capacitive stylus. It has to be a capacitive one, so not a DS one. So
Damn,
I
was
ordered.
gonna say,
I ordered one off
DS.
Amazon yesterday for $7.50, and it should be here tomorrow.
Alright.
So I'll let you guys
Gotta
know.
love the third party.
Yeah. So hopefully that works. From what I understand, it's almost needed if you're gonna get into some really heavy creation stuff. So.
Yeah. Here I was about to get my keyboard and mouse and just attach it.
I don't think you can attach keyboard and mouse to a Switch, can you?
I don't
It's got USB ports on it, so we can actually get.
But I don't think it has the firmware.
yeah, that's probably possible.
I mean, it's got a built-in keyboard on the touch screen, so I could see why they wouldn't want to get the need.
I mean, it's Nintendo. Once again, you probably have to buy a third-party peripheral just to have it register the keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
Putting it in directly makes it think it's it's charging a remote. Probably.
My video, at least on my screen, is not moving, so that is not good.
Oh no.
But I haven't had Rashawn
You're living
on
on.
video this whole time. It's been loading, so. Anyways. yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing some more of this. Marvin, you have to let me know what you think. Rashawn, you do the same when you get it.
Try and go to.
Yeah, I'm like 2/3 of the way through, guys.
Nice.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Now, is there anything coming out you guys are excited about in the next couple weeks besides Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3? Which, by the way, the more I hear about it, sounds more and more badass.
See,
I'm so excited.
I went black on that game. I'm not trying to hear anything else until it releases because I want there to still be surprises when I started.
Well, I haven't
I don't
heard
know
like
who's
any
on the
spoilers.
roster.
They're like, yeah, you know, I listened to I think it was it Nintendo Voice Chat again, where they're just like, yeah, this game's awesome. I can't wait to play more.
Yeah, see, like I don't know who's in the game. I just know you're fighting like the Black Order, and you got the 4 people on co-op online. That's all I need. I don't need to
Yep.
know anything else. I don't need to know how many levels, like how many villains, like none of that. I'm sold.
I am disappointed they didn't have
super
amiibo though.
There's no amiibos.
No, they are so missing the boat by not having Spider-Man and Thor and Iron Man amiibo.
Yeah, see, I think that's probably actually a good call because if they start doing that, then Nintendo's gonna have to pay a little bit of money to Marvel to like license that, and then that becomes a little murky thing because then what else can you use these amiibos in?
Yeah,
Like later on down the line,
that's
they'll
true.
end up shooting up in value, and it's already hard finding like a certain Link amiibo. You don't want to be like the person like crying about you missed the run of Black Widow amiibos.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I once I got the Switch, I got the amiibo bug pretty hard. I actually have all of the Link amiibos and then a random smattering. Did we lose Rashawn?
Nope, I'm still here.
Okay. Um,
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for the second season of Apex Legends starts on the 2nd.
okay.
I haven't really played too much of the first season, but when it first launched, I was really into the game. Hopefully, the second season like apparently brings in dinos. I want to see how that works.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be like a Torok expansion or something.
Oh, jeez.
And then Stranger Things 3, the game, is coming to the Switch on July 4th.
Yep.
And that looks like an old like what is it, River City Rampage style game? I don't know what
City
those old
Ransom?
beat 'em ups. Yeah, that's what River City Ransom. Like it just looks like it's gonna be great fun, and hopefully it's as good as Scott Pilgrim the video game.
I love that game.
Dude, I'm still shocked you can't rebuy it. Like I messaged Ubisoft after their conference because they said they're gonna do the Uplay Plus, the 100 games for like a certain amount of money. I was like, is Scott Pilgrim versus the World gonna be included in this or what? Because I would purchase this whole thing just for that one game.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's a licensing issue though with that. So.
The writer Brian Lee O'Malley said like there's no issues on his side, and then the actual like the people whose soundtrack they use, they're like, nope, we're not to blame for this either. Please stop messaging us. Like, so it's something with the Ubisoft, like, but everybody involved wants to bring the game back.
It's so good.
I never played it.
Dude.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
You're missing
See,
out.
So now I have to drive up there because I have it on my PS3. We're just gonna get some local co-op going.
It's like you ever play the old Simpsons arcade game?
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly.
Yep. It's if you love that game, you're gonna love Scott Pilgrim. I think Scott Pilgrim actually beats it on graphics, but it's got the same kind of feel and everything, and it follows Scott Pilgrim the books and the movie.
Yeah. Dude,
like
how
it's so
do you
good.
make that game so good and it's based off of a book movie? Like,
Yep.
I would have paid like a full $30 for it instead of like the $10 it just was. Like, every time I think about that game, I'm like, it was a steal.
Yep.
I wish they put this on like a CD or something.
I never saw the movie either.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I was waiting to get paid this week of disappointment. You didn't
No, there is a movie coming out next week that I'm really interested in, and that's Spider-Man: Far From Home. Spider-Man is my man. I mean, I'm wearing the shirt, you know.
So yeah, I hope you guys are ready for the dumpster fire that's gonna be happening in the guild once this movie comes out.
Oh,
because we already know Spoiler Bros are gonna be coming in full force.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm gonna try and if not me, someone else, like to put up like an official movie discussion, like after you see it, so like to lessen the widespread effects of people doing spoilers.
We'll
But
probably put up
man.
an announcement so that everyone can see it easily.
Yeah, because I mean, I was gonna say if you don't see it by Sunday, these memes are gonna fly. I'm sorry, like it's
If
the
you
end
don't
of the
see it by
Marvel.
Wednesday afternoon,
Yeah, if you're not one of the first people in there Thursday night at midnight,
Tuesday. No, it's Tuesday. It's the
Oh,
second.
Tuesday.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
second. Oh Jesus!
Because they wanted.
well,
I'm sure
I
they
guess
wanted
not
it out
gonna
for
work.
July 4th. So
Yep.
Yeah. I gotta do what I gotta yabba dabba do, man.
I got a devil bad because a lot of the people that I work with actually get to see it on lot.
Oh.
So I have to see it the day it comes out, or else I'm just screwed the next day.
Yeah, there's no like water cooler talk where they're just like revealing like the worst like crux of it.
Yeah. And then
Can't do that.
Mysterio did this.
Dude, and Nick Fury just shows up at the peak moment. Yeah, no, it's the worst. Well, good luck to you, Rashad. I guess you'll be seeing it Wednesday night.
Well, I'll be there. I think Tuesday night. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to. I wonder if I could get tickets yet. I probably can. But hey, I'm excited for it.
You guys gonna go see the re-release of Avengers now with added credit scenes and whatever?
No,
Of course.
I was like, man, I don't want to see this movie for the third time unless it's on DVD with all this stuff. But I mean, if it's gonna be in theaters, I guess I could go sit there for an extra 3 hours and 30 minutes. Like, I'm cool with it.
It'll be my fourth.
Yeah. Just put it on DVD, please, Marvel. Just put the different versions on DVD.
Let me turn in my tickets and just receive a copy at this point.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I paid for the Blu-ray and then some.
Yes, I want the 4K right now.
Oh my god! I think did you read like what they're adding to it? I think it's just like one deleted scene because they erased the character. It was like Tony Stark's. Oh wait, hold on. How many weeks out are we? I don't want to spoil anything. Oh, it's been a couple months.
Yeah.
All right. So if you haven't seen the movie, too bad. Tony Stark's daughter, the little girl. Apparently, they were supposed to have like a scene with her like older, and it was gonna have the like Hannah Baker from 13 Reasons Why playing the daughter, but they cut that entire like scene out. I don't know if it was because of controversy or they just didn't like it, or probably because the movie was already 3 hours long. So that's what they're adding in. Hopefully, that's a great sequence, and she's just like eating a cheeseburger or something. Like you never know.
Or tacos.
Oh yeah, so good like tacos.
Shawarma. Man,
I love you 3000, bro.
I want some shawarma bad. The only time I've ever had it was January 2005. I went to Moscow and St. Petersburg, Russia, and there was a shawarma place right outside our hotel in Moscow. And there's like 15 of us, like 12 of us went there 2 or 3 times a day, every day for the week we were in Moscow. And after a few days, the owner asked our interpreter, who was one of our classmates,
This isn't Russian food, right?
Well, yeah, but he said something to her like, how long are you guys gonna be here? And she goes, why? Are they rude? He goes, no, I've never had business this good.
You guys kept the lights on for him that month, man.
Yeah, so, man, but I miss some shawarma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a place in Rochester. So
I was about to say you're in New York. I know in New York City there's definitely places.
in New York City, 6 hours, a 6-hour drive.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot you're in New York, just not New York City.
Yeah, people don't realize just how big New York
It's
City
actually
is.
New Jersey, but we call it New York City.
Oh, God.
I'm closer
No, I'm
to
playing. I know New York
Toronto
is big.
than I am to New York City. Like, I should go to Toronto to see if I could get some shawarma.
Oh yeah,
That's-
you'll definitely find that.
That's like a 2.5 hour drive.
Oh, there you go.
So,
Man.
All right.
Anything you're excited for coming? Oh, no, you already said it was Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, just that. That's coming out really short term. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys got anything
Alright.
else?
Oh yeah, so me and Jeremy are going to try and figure out who's running the PlayStation community for ANG. We want to like bring it back because it's almost there than my grandma currently. So we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna help everybody like just build the community up so that way you guys have some more games to play on. Was it the Friday free for all?
Yep, the Free for All Friday. Yeah, I played on
Yeah.
PlayStation last night with a couple people from the guild. I think there's 4 of us. We played some Rainbow Six Siege. By the way, if Siege is any indication, people on PlayStation suck. Because on Xbox, it's brutal.
So this is an argument I always get into because when I played Fortnite on PlayStation, everybody sucked. I play on Xbox, everybody's pretty like intense. I think it's because like the PlayStation people like free, so they didn't care about like wasting their money losing. Now since you have to pay for it, it's like, oh, I'm just here to have fun. Like
Yeah.
I just
It's weird because,
like
that first match, I think I got 5 kills. I was like 5-0-1 or 5-2-1 or something like that. I play on Xbox. I can play 6 matches, and I'm like, yeah, I shot a guy one time.
I think I got to reload my gun. I don't know what's going on.
So,
And hopefully, I mean, certain games it might be like the opposite, but yeah, for the most part, PlayStation people are just there to experience the game and have fun. You just gotta take that in stride
yeah.
because, I mean, when I play like battle royales on PlayStation, literally we're all just there like collecting materials and exploring the map. It's like you guys do know we have to kill each other, right? We're 20 minutes in. How come no one's died?
I feel like I was playing Whack-A-Mole, though. Or, like, it was more like Sauron versus the elves. I was just like bashing guys last night.
You know what that is?
You're
It's
like
because-
daycare.
It's because when you started off with the Xbox, you were doing LAN parties.
I was not. I'm just saying this particular game, and I don't think I put any time. I put more time into Rainbow Six Siege on Xbox than any game I've ever played.
Hmm.
So it's not like I wasn't, didn't really have a large sample size to draw from there. I mean, I have almost 700 hours in that game on Xbox.
Oh my goodness.
So, all right, guys. Well, if you don't, is there anything else you want to talk about?
You're tired.
Yeah. I just want to remind everyone we got the Friday recap. Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern, followed up directly by Free for All Fridays on the Elf Nerds Guild Discord. That's 9 p.m. Eastern on Friday nights. So, yeah. If you guys don't get anything else, I think I'm good.
Look out for it.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good too. Hey, take care of yourself, nerds.
Have a good one.
So, yeah.
Peace.